What if I told you that the phrase, "you are what you eat," is literally true? And for men crossing the 40-year threshold, this saying takes on a weightier significance than ever before. Our 40s are a transformative decade, a time when the dietary choices of our youth can come back to haunt us, while the decisions we make now can impact the quality of our later years. But what if many of the choices we believe are right are actually very dangerous to our health? Keep watching as I unveil the shocking consequences of certain nutritional missteps for men over 40 and why this decade demands a closer look at the plate. Buckle up, because some of these revelations might just turn your dietary beliefs on their heads. But before we get into it, please go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel to never miss out whenever we upload a new video. Now, before I tell you all the shocking effects of bad nutritional choices, I'm first going to show you what good nutrition does for men over 40. Fixing metabolism problems. Do you remember those days when you could eat up a pizza at midnight and wake up without an extra pound? Well, as you reach your 40s, those days start to feel more like a distant dream. It's not just your imagination. Your metabolism actually does start to slow down. You can think of metabolism as your body's engine. Back in your 20s, it was like a roaring sports car. But by the 40s, it starts to feel more like a comfy sedan. That may not necessarily be a bad thing, but it does mean you might have to think twice about that late-night pizza. In short, you may have to adjust what and how you eat to match your body's changing pace. Building healthy muscles. Okay, so apart from the metabolism issue, a sneaky thing starts to happen. Our muscle mass, that wonderful thing that gives us strength and a great look, begins to decrease. It's like your muscles decided to play a prolonged game of hide and seek without even informing you. But the good news is, the right nutrition will actually make all the difference. When you provide your body with the right kind of fuel, like lean proteins, healthy fats, and some good carbohydrates, you're literally telling your muscles, hey, no need to hide, stick around. Good nutrition can help maintain that muscle, ensuring you remain strong and fit. Bone strength. Again, entering the 40s club isn't just about managing those gray hair. It's also the time when our bones could use a bit more love and nutrition. You probably don't remember the calcium-rich milk your mom insisted you drink when you were younger, but she had a point. As we age, bones can begin to lose their density, making them more likely to fracture. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're turning into glass, but it's definitely wise to make foods rich in calcium and vitamin D your best friends. You can think of food like dairy, leafy vegetables, and cereals. Also, try to get a bit of sunlight for that natural vitamin D boost. Your bones will thank you for giving them that protection. Good memory. Have you ever walked into a room to get something and forgotten what you came in for? We've all been there. And while a bit of forgetfulness can be common in our senior moments, nutrition plays a huge role in keeping our minds sharp. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in fish like salmon, are very good for the brain. They help improve your memory and cognitive functions. When you add this to foods rich in antioxidants like berries and nuts, you are literally providing your brain with the best way to keep your memories sharp. So whenever you're thinking about a puzzle or trying to remember the name of that actor from that movie, remember that the right foods can make you do that faster in your 40s. Shocking effects of poor nutrition. Okay, so now that you know the importance of good nutrition for you, I'm going to be revealing to you some of the shocking effects of wrong nutritional choices for men over 40. Number 1. Gaining weight, especially around the middle. All foods give us energy, but there's a catch. Junk foods, with all the unhealthy fats and sugars, provide more calories than we often need. When our activity level doesn't match the amount of calorie we take, that extra energy gets stored as fat. This fat particularly loves to be around the belly area. I'm guessing you now understand why that friend of yours that likes junk food looks like that. If this fat accumulates in your belly for long, it becomes a big problem because it can surround and affect the performance of internal organs, leading to issues like fatty liver disease and increased cardiovascular risks. Number 2. Heart troubles. The heart is one of the most important organs in the body, pumping blood every second throughout our bodies. But too many of the wrong foods, especially saturated fats and salts, can cause blockages in our system. This clogging takes the form of plaque in our arteries, blocking those vessels that blood flows through and can raise our blood pressure levels. Over time, this high blood pressure can weaken the heart, making conditions like heart attacks or strokes more common. Number 3. Bones can get weaker. Our bones are more than just a skeleton that gives us a structure. They're also tissues that constantly renew themselves. They rely on nutrients like calcium and vitamin D. A diet that lacks these important nutrients can hamper bone strength. As these nutrients diminish, our bones lose density, turning brittle and weak. This can lead to frequent fractures or conditions like osteoporosis, especially in older people. Number 4. Brain health. The brain, as complex as it is, requires a mix of specific nutrients to operate smoothly. Essential fats, vitamins, and antioxidants are its preferred nutrients. When our diet isn't rich in these nutrients, we might feel sluggish in thinking, face difficulty focusing, or forget simple things. Over years, such deficiencies can raise our risk of getting cognitive diseases like Alzheimer's. Number 5. Ups and downs in our body's messaging system. Hormones are the body's messengers. They control everything from hunger and mood to muscle growth and energy usage. When you take an imbalanced diet, especially one high in sugar or processed foods, it can interfere with hormone production and balance. In men, such imbalances might lead to diminished energy, mood fluctuations, and a drop in muscle tone and strength. Number 6. Stomach and digestion problems. Good digestion is and will always be a sign of a healthy body. Fiber, found abundantly in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, helps this process. When you skip out on these essential foods, it can disrupt your digestive rhythm, leading to issues like bloating or constipation. Over time, persistent neglect can pave the way for chronic digestive problems. Number 7. Feeling low or stressed out more often. Of course, mental and emotional health are consequently linked to our dietary habits. When you keep consuming too many processed foods or skipping out on essential nutrients, it can trigger mood inconsistencies. This isn't just about the sugar crash after taking too much candy. It's about the long-term effects of a deficient diet, which can lead to prolonged feelings of sadness, anxiety, or even depression. Common misconceptions and mistakes. There's a lot of noise about what you should and shouldn't eat as you get older. But obviously, not everything you hear is right. Let's set the record straight on a couple of big myths and misconceptions about nutrition and aging. Myth 1. Older men need fewer nutrients. Some people think that as you grow older, especially men, you need fewer nutrients because you're probably not moving or exercising as much. But that's not quite true. While it's true that you might need fewer calories if you're less active, your body still craves all those essential nutrients to keep functioning well. It's just like saying an older car doesn't need good quality fuel. But it does. Calcium, for example, remains very important for bone health, and vitamins are essential for energy and keeping you from illnesses. Myth 2. Supplements can replace meals. You might have heard this one too. Why eat vegetables or fruits when I can just take a vitamin pill? Honestly, supplements can help fill some gaps in our diet, but they're not a stand-in for real food. You can relate it to choosing between fresh, juicy apple slices or a tiny pill for your daily dose of vitamin C. The apple doesn't just give you vitamin C, it gives you fiber, hydration, and other nutrients that a pill can't provide. Real food brings a combination of benefits, while supplements are more like a top-up. Myth 3. Cutting out all fats is the way to go. It's a common belief that as you age, you should remove all fat from your diet to stay healthy. One big mistake about this is that not all fats are created equal. While it makes sense to limit unhealthy fats like trans fats found in many processed foods, our bodies actually benefit from some healthy fats. For example, foods like avocados, nuts, and olive oil contain fats that are good for our heart, brain, and overall cell function. Instead of cutting them out completely, It's more about choosing the right kind of fat. Myth 4. Drinking less water is okay since I'm not active. Many think that because they might be less active as they get older, they don't need as much water. This is false. While you might not be sweating it out in intense workouts, your body still requires consistent hydration to support processes like digestion, skin health, and basic cell functions. And as some people's sense of thirst decreases with old age, it becomes even more important to consciously drink water throughout the day. Strategies for improved nutrition. Now, following these strategies, which I will be showing you next, will greatly improve your nutrition. Balanced diet. In your 40s, it's important to maintain a colorful, balanced diet. This means incorporating lean proteins like chicken for muscle strength, whole grains and cereals for sustained energy, and a mix of fruits and vegetables for vital vitamins and antioxidants. Healthy fats from sources like avocados and nuts are key for heart and brain health. Food supplements. Although a great diet is foundational, some supplements might offer added benefits for men over 40. Vitamin D is very important for bones, especially if you're an indoors person who doesn't go outside to enjoy the sunlight. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil are also great for the heart and mind. You can consider calcium supplements to bolster bone strength. However, as said earlier, supplements should be additions to a diet, not replacements. Hydration remains vital as we get older. Even if you don't feel thirsty often, the body still needs regular water for digestion, skin health, and joint support. Make it a habit to always sip water throughout the day to stay hydrated. That's it for today. Thank you very much for your time. I hope this video has been useful to you. If it has, please go ahead and leave us a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.